Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I'm your guide tonight, China V. It looks like me and your girl Desi. We out here tonight, and we got a great podcast coming on for y'all today. Desi, would you like to give the people something to introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Desi Lou.
The
So
dawn,
y'all
the
bear with
dawn.
me. Okay, Desi Lou doing. You saw the picture. You saw it. Big stepper, big backhand,
Period.
real strong. You feel me? But no, yeah, no, I'm just here to spit some knowledge, learn some knowledge, as Jarrell would say. Gain some knowledge, get a little something.
Cool,
Whatever
cool.
y'all talking about, I'm here for it.
All
Shoot the breeze,
day.
love. You can follow the immersive experience on Instagram at the underscore immersive experience and also on YouTube at the immersive experience podcast. Make sure y'all check us out. And if you're watching the recap, welcome to the immersive experience. What's up, Tari?
Hey, 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 welcome guys. Um, I think we're gonna wing it today. We want to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there in the world doing the big thing. Not only if you're a dad, but if you're an uncle, a brother, a cousin, or just like in a male figure that's a male role model that's putting it down out there for the kids. We want to say Happy Father's Day to y'all too. So today we're gonna talk about guys. How can you make a well, is there such thing in playing a role as if I'm a mother, how can I play a role as being a father if the father isn't present? Or is there such a thing? What do you think,
I'm gonna
Desiree?
be hold on, before I get to you, I wanna tell Tari like, bro, I was not partying in real life. I was sick. I had a viral infection. And so when the viral infection cleared up, my voice left for some odd reason. So
In real life, it's like
be
COVID.
partying, bro. What's up, Reese? How
Hey
you feeling? How you
Reese.
feeling? Oh, okay. So what I want to say to what you just asked is, I don't believe in gender roles. I just believe that it's people, and I think like even as a child, you not having both parents in the home as a child, right? My mama was still capable of instilling in me whatever I needed to be instilled in me because she was capable of that. Just because you're a woman don't mean you're not able to provide. Just because you're a woman, not. But what a husband does, or what even just a significant other does for you, is it gives the
Mm-hmm.
child another eye from a different experience, from a different perception. So it broadens that perception for them. So I don't think it's a thing of, oh, only the father can do this or only the mother can do that. No, you're capable of both things. We always talk about how women come off too masculine or how women come off too feminine.
Ooh,
Or if you
child.
see a man that you like and he take a picture, oh, that picture a little zesty. So we understand that femininity and masculinity can go both ways. That's something
Right.
that we do understand. But I don't think it's like, I think it softens the blow when you got
For
two people in
real.
the household, but I don't think it's a play on gender. I don't think it's nothing that you can't do
That
that a father could do.
Right. But do you think, okay, so say for instance, you say that your mom, she handled it, which my mom was a single parent too. Reese just said, I don't believe in gender roles either. I'm a firm believer that a single parent can provide both, as I have been mostly for the last 8 years. I believe that as well. I do believe that. I also do believe that if there was, I don't have any boys, I have all girls. So I do believe that if I did have a boy, there's just certain things as a woman I wouldn't be able to teach my son. So with that being said, then there comes a role that I have to go and research or, because you just can't play that role of a male, say for instance, on how to, you know, teach him how to clean his penis properly. I mean, I don't have a penis, but I
Okay.
know how to, I have to do the research on teaching my son how to clean his
I
penis.
don't have a penis either, but I definitely know how to clean a penis because I done clean me and my nigga. We be
Okay.
fucking around or something like that. I done played like, and also I was a CNA, so like I think a lot of things I'm able to pull from a lot of different spaces because I don't wear a lot of
Right.
different hats. So I still don't think it's a gender thing. Like I said, it's still a thing of there's nothing that you can't teach your son. that a nigga can't teach.
That's true.
What a man brings to a relationship is perspective. Let's say you just an emotional nutcase, right? If that's the only thing that's raising the child, then you got a man who come in and he got way more logic together. You able to
That's
give a
true.
balance to that child. But by yourself, your child only experiences. My mama was an emotional nutcase. She did ba 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 ba. But somehow, somewhere, although you're still just a single parent, they're still getting the lesson that they would have got from two by watching you fuck up or succeed.
That's true. That's true. We all learn from success and we all learn from our mistakes. So either way it goes, it's a lesson learned to be there somewhere.
But I do believe that it's important to, if a father is capable of being in the house, then I believe that it is important to have him there. I do think that
I
a father is
definitely
a
believe
necessity.
that. I definitely believe that that it's important for both roles to be in the house, a mother and a father. That way a girl can see how that father treats the woman how she should be treated as a woman, growing up, and how,
Yeah.
how it looks, how the look of a man, if he's the right man that's in the household, how it looks, how marriage supposed to work, and I think that's a lot of what's going on. That's what's missing in the household is that black love that a lot of people
Yeah.
supposed to, or just marriage love. It ain't got to be black, just
Right.
love,
Just love in
period,
general. Everybody want to
in
be
general.
independent and out here bopping
Right.
and thotting in the street, on for the streets, on for this and for that. I feel you.
Right. I don't need a man. I don't need a
Nah.
man. Girl, I need a
And
man.
don't, and don't. City girl, he just needs to pay. He just needs to sponsor these vacations.
And
No, again.
period. And period. Long as he can
Nah,
fly me out, I'm good. Really.
yeah.
Listen, I don't like taking out the trash. I don't like popping I don't like pumping my own gas. I don't like killing bugs. And in Florida, it's a lot of lizards around here, y'all. And then sometimes they be getting in my house, child.
So
It's
you got
like,
an understanding of what type of man you need.
yes, I need a forest ranger.
Somebody, the forest ranger. Now let me ask you something. So even having an ideal of the type of man that you would like or that you would need, why you still go out and choose people that wouldn't be, but that you wouldn't perceive to be for you?
Well, you don't know that they're not for you unless you get to know them. That's the only
Right.
thing. So it's not
But
that I
how do
would
you still find
choose.
yourself
Say,
cycling in the same way?
you said, how do I feel like I'm cycling in the same way?
No, 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 no. I'm just asking in general. How do you still find ourselves, like people in general? We still find ourselves cultivating the same relationships, cultivating the things that make us feel alone, cultivating the things that make us feel isolated. How we keep hopping into things that don't work out. How we
I
hop
think
into things that leave us as single parents and make us play double duty. How does that happen?
I don't think that, I feel like there's choices to be made. And I
Mhm.
feel like when two people are together, and sometimes, I mean, you can't read the future, but sometimes shit happens. You know what I
Right,
mean? And I didn't know I was gonna still be a single parent after I was married. Hell, that was not in my playbook.
right.
You know what I mean? So being married for 10 years, who would have thought I was gonna be a single parent? So sometimes that's just shit happens, life happens, and you just gotta play your cards. Who's to say that that you're in the right thing unless you in it? You know what I mean? You have to figure it out after you in it. And you can't do the work by yourself. It takes two to tangle. So if that other person ain't putting in as much work as you putting in, you just gotta say, hey, enough is enough, and you gotta throw in the towel and do your own thing. Or stay in it just for the kids, which I don't agree with, and thug it out. It's just up to
Yeah,
that person.
I feel that. I don't know. People are weird to me. I just don't. You know, I'm not the type of person. I think you can see a person straight up and down. I really feel like we lead with our intentions first. That's how we get fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I see a person and because of the things that I want, and they're able to provide those in a moment, I was talking to a friend earlier, and she was telling me about how she be lonely all the time, right? So I think about how your loneliness can play on your decisions that you're making. But we don't be wanting to be real with ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to be real with ourselves in a moment. But I can use me as an example. I could sit here and be like, oh, okay, I'm saving money. I'm doing this. I'm getting ready. But then in the moment, somebody called me and they say, oh, I need to borrow $500. And I say, oh, I got it. I got it to give. You understand what I'm saying? Hey,
Mhm.
Pinky, I definitely got it to give. But however, if I give it and I'm not sure that this person finna give it back to me, I just set myself back $500. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I feel like it's still a way that we could take calculated risk, even with people, the same way that we take calculated risk with ourselves. We just tend not to see it because we'll sit here and we'll think, well, I'd rather help because I'm a cheerful giver. A giver. You understand me? Like I
Yeah,
want
but
to
it's
help
it's
you.
it's a way. Okay, so it's okay to give,
Mhm.
but then you have to ask yourself, I have $500 to give away. Hi, Jarrell.
What's going on?
Oh,
What's going
just
on?
in time. My argumentative person over
Oh
there.
shit. What's the word?
Jarrell, you wanna introduce yourself? You just getting on here. You wanna introduce yourself, get the people something to know about you. Get the people something to know.
I mean, ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, different toilet. Less
Different
tissue.
for
You know how I go. Your
What?
boy J Rel on Facebook. Ain't nothing changed but a nigga draws. You know what I'm saying?
nigga.
Um, hey,
This is
shit.
crazy.
You know, that's what it is. No, I'm here to help out. You know, do my part.
What you was doing for Father's Day?
I'm at my dad's crib right now. We had a big get together. We all
Oh,
still here.
nice. That's nice.
Oh, and you stopped your get together to come and be on the podcast with us.
Well, I
Whole
feel
time.
How
so
dedicated.
important.
You
Oh
need
my
you need
god.
to drink some hot tea after this podcast is over.
Oh yeah, for
I've
sure.
been drinking hot tea for the last past week, 2 weeks. I've been sick. It's coming back now. You hear it? I can
Ooh,
yell a
this
little
is
bit.
so real what she just said. Oh my God. I think I was talking about that last night. Crazy y'all talking about this because someone posted sometimes you blocking your blessing by blocking someone's punishment. Or you blocking your blessing by being with that person that God ain't ready for that person to receive your blessing as well.
Well, y'all be so young, dumb, and naive, and y'all
Ooh,
be sitting
child.
there talking about some, oh, well, empathy, all of this, all of that. I'm trying to see if it can actually work out. Y'all fall in love with the potential of a person before y'all even make them show y'all anything.
And period.
Devil's
Oh,
advocate. Devil's advocate.
I'm devil's advocate too. That's why I
All
said
right.
in
Okay.
period.
So now look. So now I personally feel like blessings come in many different shapes and forms. Right.
That's true.
I can have a bad relationship, but that's a blessing because it still shows me a lot about myself, about how I act, how I process things, and how I choose to move going forward. So to me, it's a lesson learned in a way. So it's still a blessing because you learn something from it. Well, I particularly feel like I do. I know a lot of people don't learn stuff from relationships or friendships, whatever, whatnot, but I feel like I do. So in a sense, that's a blessing and a curse.
I feel that.
or you choose to be stupid that long. The lesson is finding out, oh, I played
Oh
stupid
no,
this
I'm not.
long.
I'm not saying stay stupid a long time. What I'm saying is, even if you go
But I'm
through a bad relationship,
saying, I'm agreeing with you that it is a
oh, okay,
lesson in stupidity. Stop being stupid.
yeah.
But let me
That's the
just say
lesson.
this.
I like
Some
it.
okay, yeah, we gotta stop being stupid. But let me just
I don't care how y'all twist it, flip it, devil advocate it. Stop being stupid. I don't give a fuck.
hold
I ain't
on, because
trying to
I
hear none of
just
that
got
shit
to
y'all
say this.
talking about. This the
Hold
this the
on.
only way.
Because sometimes you could say it's playing stupid, but it comes with so many different consequences and so many different things. When you in something, you have to weigh all your pros and your cons. You could say, why you just didn't leave? You gotta plan when you
No,
got
because you could have
children.
did that before you got in.
You're right. But like you said, sometimes we just go with expectation and we dumb. We don't. We
Oh, okay. Welcome back
bypass
around to my point.
the
Thank you.
red flags. We bypass the red flags. I
Welcome
am
back.
devil's advocate of bypassing the red flags because the heart wants what the heart wants. Sometimes you lusting. Sometimes you doing all the right wrong things. Okay.
Letting your intentions lead you. Stop letting your intentions guide you. Stop letting what you seeking be the reason that you stay miserable. Be the reason that you stay in something because well there because people feel a void within us. We got this uncanny ability to allow them to only feel the void. Oh, you lonely. Oh, it's a body. But they don't
Yeah,
treat you right. They don't do nothing for you. They don't feed your soul. They don't do none of that.
girl,
Oh,
speak.
you afraid of rejection. So you stay because you think you finna get up out of this. Then you gonna get up out of this. Ain't nobody gonna want you. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you.
That's
Oh, fuck you. You
manipulation.
got 5 kids. Don't nobody want no bitch with 5 kids.
God
So
damn.
people gonna play on your self-esteem in a million and one ways because you're not sure of yourself. That's why I'm always so big on me. Like once you start developing you and understanding what you want, can't nobody play with you. Can't nobody do none of that. And I'm gotta use foolishness to teach you though.
Okay, I agree with what inner conversation says. Sometimes people switch, so it's kind of stupidity, but also sometimes you change and others don't when you do. That's true too. Some people are always on a different path. So I feel like
But
that's when the pros and cons come in. Yep.
I have to say that I've always been inclined to know when a person is changing, to know why a person pulled back, to
But
know when a person.
do you go off of everything, every mistake that that person is making?
No, I go
Is
off of what they're showing me. I don't give a fuck about your mistakes. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying. I don't give a fuck about what you
okay,
did. It's
so
about what you're doing.
what if you didn't see any of those signs until after you was eating? You can't say that a person showed you everything in the beginning. You just can't.
You showed me enough.
You
Oh,
do.
J Rail, don't do that. Now
You showed
I
don't
me.
be
Look,
agree.
look. You showed
don't
me
be
I
enough.
don't be
agree.
see he be trying to that's see he my
Mm-mm.
argumentative battle buddy. I get it.
Look. All facts. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that you didn't see some shit when you talk to a person that's like, okay, cool. And the reason I say that is because it's right here. Once you see something you don't like, right? The first thing you do naturally is you present it to that person. Hey, look, you did this, and that. I didn't like how friendly you were with this woman. You hugging this woman, hugging that woman, or
But
whatnot.
is that
I'm
is
not
that
really.
in the beginning or
Oh
is
yeah, oh yeah. That's always
Why
in the
is
wouldn't it
beginning.
be?
that
He just crossed that boundary. This
Yeah,
your
that.
first time telling him that. He just
Yeah,
crossed you. You just
that's
found
always in the
out
beginning.
about it. He
Uh huh.
crossed you.
So
okay?
what you'll do in the beginning is you gonna speak on it in the beginning, right? After they choose how they gonna
Not
act,
all the time.
if you choose not to
And how
say
you
shit,
gonna fix the problem
Sometimes
if you don't say nothing about it?
if you choose not to say
sometimes
anything, that's your fault. You choose not to say
well
anything, but
no,
you got to say
because
something.
sometimes you can pick and choose your battles.
I
You
ain't
don't
picking
have
choosing
to
shit.
speak
I'm
on
saying everything.
everything.
Yes, I am. If
I mean,
if
I believe it because you're my argumentative battle buddy. I get it.
it's not that. It's if something is bothering me or I see something I didn't care for, I'm gonna let you know. Because how are you gonna adjust? How you gonna learn me if I'm not still telling you, hey, look, I ain't
I
feeling
mean,
this,
that's
I
a
ain't feeling
little
that.
that's a little different. I agree with that. I'm saying, yeah, if something is bothering you, of course, speak on it. But you can't like pick apart everything that that person is doing. And if that person is doing things that you just don't like, then that person just ain't for you.
Hit or miss. Not okay. Naturally, nobody's gonna check off every box, right? So you got to tell a person you. You got to explain you. You got to direct them on how to be right for you. Naturally, China, I won't know everything about you.
Right.
There are things that I may do or say that you may not care for. Like I'm gonna give you a very small example. I hate when people say the word "yep." It's small, it's petty, but "yep" to me means end the conversation, right? So I'm gonna let you know, hey, look, I don't like the word "yep." Can we figure out another word? It
You
ain't it.
saying YEP? Yep, like yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah, yep.
yep.
Oh,
YEP or YUP, either one. I don't care for the word "yep." To me, it means end the conversation, right?
oh.
It's very petty, and I wouldn't start an argument over nothing like that. But I am letting you know, hey, look, I don't really care for that word. It kind of seems like the conversation over with type shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a bad thing, but it's just something simple that I don't really care for. So I'm gonna let you know, hey, look, I don't care for that one word. That one word is kind of tedious to me. Can
Mm-hmm.
can we use a different word? And I have found that anybody that uses the word "yep" that I've talked to, and I tell them that, they're very receptive to. Oh yeah, that's cool. Ain't no problem. It's just a word. I don't mean it in the way you saying it, Jarrell, but I understand where you're coming from. So that's cool. Yeah, I can. Next time I'll just say yeah. It's
Or you
cool. Thank you.
curtail it.
I appreciate it. Like you still have to say things. You still got to express you because they don't know you.
That's true. Of course, that's the process of still dating. You still got to date even when you been in something for a long time because like the inner conversation the lady just said, people are always on a different path. Even when you've been in sometimes women mature quicker than men do. So even if you've been with that person 5, 10, 20 years, oh, that person has changed and developed in another area, and that's why it's so important to still date your significant other.
I
Certain things that you make like first and then grow out of liking it and don't like it no more.
I agree and disagree. I
Oh,
disagree with the part of where you said women mature faster than men.
yeah,
The only reason why I disagree,
okay,
hold on.
okay.
The only part about
Okay.
that I disagree with, I disagree with the part of maturity. People mature when they want to. I don't feel like it's a sex thing. I feel like it's just if you want to do it, you'll do it. Now, in most cases, do women do it a lot faster than men do? Yes, because of this reason right here. Women are a whole lot more receptive to their feelings and how another person feels. So they will mature faster when it comes to care, when it comes to financial, when it comes to handling responsibilities. They will mature faster because they have more of a that care factor for the people around them, whether it's family, whether it's themselves, whether it's friends. Women care more about themselves than men do in a lot of cases. So I agree with that. I just feel like the maturity thing comes with what you really want to do. If you don't want to do it as a human being, then you just won't do it, and
I mean,
that
I
stunts
agree
your
with that,
maturity.
but I agree with that, but I'm saying in a relationship, whether the guy and the girl is the same age, is what I'm talking about.
Now,
Usually, a woman matures a little bit quicker.
here's the reason why that's like in a relationship is backwards. Women feel like they mature faster, but men will leave faster. You will cheat on a woman and she'll stay. That's not maturity. You will cheat on a man, he gonna leave. He gonna like, oh fuck that shit, I'm good. This ain't it.
That just means that a woman is emotionally stronger.
So how is that mature staying with somebody that already did you wrong? Where does the maturity come into play in that factor? So like it's a
I'm trying to
relationship,
see. Well,
men
it
are
just depends on the situation because you can't just. Sometimes a woman won't stay. You got a lot of women now be
I'm
like,
I'm not saying they won't.
back in the day, a lot of women tolerated that because they were more dependent on a man. In these
It's still
days and times,
no,
oh, hold on. In these
Come
days
on,
and
China.
times, no,
Come on now.
no. Come
Come on
on
now.
now. A lot of now these days and times, women will pop smoke on that ass because they don't need you not like that no more.
No, they won't. No, they won't.
Yes, they will. Okay,
They
so
say they will, but they won't.
Desiree. He said that you because you already know what it is.
Because she gonna agree with me. I'm telling you, she gonna agree with me. I know she is.
No, she not.
She definitely is.
Okay, so tell her what you just said.
Okay, so
Exactly. A lot of men be staying too and cheating back. That's true. They cheat silently.
okay, hold on. I'm gonna get to that part in the conversation. Don't worry about that. I got you. So
How is that maturity?
hold on. I'm not saying the men are more mature. I'm saying from a relationship standpoint, I feel like women are more prone to stay than the man would. So in a sense, that's not maturity. That's not developing. That's not learning. That's not growing. You will deal with a man's shit constantly, but a man ain't gonna deal with woman shit too long.
And I said,
If
and I told him back in the day, yes, but
even
in
to this day, it's the same thing.
modern day times, it depends on the situation. Now you have a lot of women leaving your ass. They're not gonna stay because they don't need they're becoming more independent. Back in the day, women were more dependent. They had men having outside kids on them, and they would take care of that kid.
It's still happening to
Yeah.
this day.
Uh-uh.
It is. It's still happening to
And
this
I
day.
believe if that woman was independent, she wouldn't be staying taking care of nobody else's child. Mhm.
I look. There are some independent women out here, or women that say they're independent, and their nigga will cheat on them, and they will still fucking stay.
But
They
how does
still
that
will.
have to? What does that have to do with the maturity of a woman versus the maturity of a man? They don't have to. They don't. That has nothing to do with it. That just means that they don't know their self worth.
How's that maturity?
It depends on the situation. Some people need to be cheated to get a wake up call of how bad of the partner they are, of a partner they are. I mean, I shit. I don't know. I feel like it's not mature. It's not mature. I don't feel like that has nothing to do with maturity,
So,
personally.
so maturity comes with what? Learning and
Growth,
developing and growth, right?
growth.
From
Yeah,
from
self growth.
so self growth from situation that you go through, right?
How you handle certain situations. It don't even mean it don't even need to be certain situations that you go through. Sometimes it could just be how you handle a certain situation when the
Right, and
situation presents itself.
you decided to stay after this man didn't did what he did.
Like, I love
So
Like
y'all.
how
so.
that
Okay, be
All
good.
right, dog.
how does that have anything to do with her maturity level?
Because if she gonna stay after he did some wrong shit, then she ain't learning from that situation. She ain't learning from that action. She ain't learning from what he did to her. She just like fuck it. I love him. I'ma stay.
Okay, so now she's getting ridiculed by you because she wants to work on her relationship.
What you mean she getting ridiculed by me?
Because now you calling her immature because she wants to work on her relationship.
Hey, she wanna work in a relationship by all means. It's up to
It
you.
ain't, and
But
hold
but
on, hold
you
on. In the
stated.
big 2024, you have a lot of immature men that is stupid that will stay with a cheating ass woman.
I never once said that men wouldn't stay either. What I said was men are more prone to leave.
That's true. Because they can't handle it.
I never said that. But who wants to handle it? I'm sorry, but people say that too. Who wants to handle that shit? I don't. I'm sorry, I
Nobody
don't.
do.
And
Nobody do.
I would hope that anybody I'm talking to wouldn't want to handle that either, because that's not a good feeling at
It's
all, and not in the
not.
fucking slightest.
It's not. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've been cheated on,
That shit sucks,
and
like
it sucks. It
big
sucks.
time. But people who do stay, hey, that's your choice.
I ain't never been in a relationship long enough to get cheated on, love. So
Like I said, I just feel like it comes with self worth.
niggas be slanging and banging, but they don't be trying to cheat. No, listen, listen. That's why you won't get my hand. No, but she came around to your point. So, but I definitely agree that women more prone to stay than a nigga is. I had this conversation before, but and you said it's immaturity.
He feel like it's immature. A woman is immature for staying, and I feel like a woman just don't know her self worth. That's how I feel.
That's not immature though.
No,
It
no,
is.
that's not immature.
When you
You
I don't
just
feel
mature,
said
like
you
that has
start to learn
anything to
your
do
worth
with
though, right?
maturity. What's the
But
definition
maturing
of mature?
allows you to understand how to stand on your worth, correct?
Maturity
100%.
means fully
As you mature,
developed
you
physically
understand
and
what you
full
need, you
grown.
understand what you want.
I don't feel
What you
like
You going,
say,
that has
Cuzzo?
Shannon?
anything to do with
All right,
your
Cuzzo.
maturity
Whenever you go in the
level.
game, let me know. I'm gonna be on tonight. All right, bet.
Oh, okay. You don't think that it has anything to do with your maturity level?
No.
Okay, but hold on, cause hear me out real quick. If it don't got nothing to do with your maturity level, how does time help you understand your worth? Isn't that maturity?
How does time? You saying how does time?
Yeah. Cause you saying right now, let's say, put it into perspective. Right now, you don't know what your worth. You know what you don't know what your worth is, or you don't know how to stand. You don't know how to stand on your worth. That's what you saying, right?
No, I ain't saying that. I know what I'm worth, but
No, I'm
I'm saying,
saying in the scenario, you saying you don't know. You don't know how to stand on your worth, right?
okay, in the scenario, I'm saying that a person that is staying in something that is not good for them don't know their self worth. They don't know their worth. That has nothing to do with being mature. Mature is basically fully developed, fully grown. That's what mature and making your actions, behaving. That's what
If
maturity is to
you
me.
if
Your
you was
behavior,
grown, right,
how you respond to
and
something.
you took all of your experiences and you said, "Oh, this is my experience from this time ago and this time ago," and you said, and somebody came in and they treated you wrongly, and you knew it felt badly, but you knew what you was worth and you knew what you was valued at. You mean to tell me, you knowing your worth already, you still finna stay in that same situation?
Nope.
Hell no. But what's
Maturity,
that has to do with maturity? That has nothing to
growth,
do with
Because you
learning
maturity.
from
go the same
everything
way
that you
But
we
went
that's
through.
said that,
growing on a
the same way
different
we said up
level
here.
of growth. That's growth on a different level. Maturity is an
That's
act.
maturity though. Growth is maturity. Is that not? Is growth not maturity?
100%.
Growth is mature on a different level. How you handle something is mature.
You
That's
know
what
That's
I'm
what?
that's
saying.
that's everyday life.
And that's why it's good to do shadow work on yourself.
Yeah, but I still think it play into your maturity level though. Because the more
Now,
I understand what I don't want, the more I understand what I do want. So I'm
right.
maturing myself because now I'm understanding myself. That's the knowledge of me. And
I
it don't
mean,
matter
if
what
you put
route you
it like
take. It
that,
don't matter how you
then
get there. You could go play stupid. You could go be the next nigga side bitch. You could go lay down with 1,000 niggas if you want to. But as you lay down with them 1,000 niggas, you learn, oh no, Jeremiah used to do such and such and such and such, and I learned that I didn't like that. But Thomas, he did boop 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 boop, and I learned that I like that. You take that shit because you mature within yourself and what you need from an outside party, and that's how you mature yourself.
I think that's just dealing with emotions.
What you said? I
I
can't
said
hear
I
for
feel
some
like
odd
that's
reason.
just dealing with your emotions. How you deal with your emotions, your likes and your dislikes. But if we take it that route, why doesn't the man just communicate the cheating and instead of providing a lie? I feel what he said, maturity happens when you want to.
Yes, maturity happens. If you don't want it to happen, it won't happen. If
Okay.
in any point in your life you don't want to grow, then you just won't grow. You don't want to learn from shit, then you just won't learn from shit. That's just it's your choice. A lot of
So
people want
you're
to use
saying
excuses.
so you're telling me that I'm immature because I stayed with my spouse because he cheated, or a significant other because he cheated. So I'm immature because I chose to stay in something because I have faith in this, whatever this is, relationship.
Yeah, you're not even sure. You stupid. You choose saying something that a motherfucker doing you wrong. Then shit, that's on you. That's just dumb. That's yes. It definitely not mature to stay in something that ain't good for you.
I
That's like
feel
that's like saying I'm gonna keep my hand on the goddamn stove that's hot while it's lit and it's hot, right? Then I'm gonna go back tomorrow do the same goddamn thing for 2 more hours. I ain't learned shit. Apparently, I didn't learn that this shit can hurt me. This is fire. It's hot. It's hot. It burns. I didn't learn anything.
Oh Lord have mercy. I feel like that's only if he's an habitual cheater.
Oh hell no! Look, if you gonna cheat once, you gonna do something. I'm sorry, but certain things in life, you gonna do it once, you'll do it again.
That's
And
not necessarily true.
even if you won't do it again, cool, that's fine. Don't do it to the next motherfucker. Cause you ain't gonna be with me.
I don't feel like that's necessarily true.
Look, it's not fully true. People can change 100%, but just
Right.
know if you gonna change, by all means, change with the next motherfucker. You're not finna change with me. I'm good.
Sometimes a zebra just never changes their stripes. I get that, but sometimes you have situations that pop up, and I'm not taking up for nobody that's cheating because I've been cheated on. So with that being said, I know how it feels to be cheated on. I know how it feels to have that pain and have to deal with that pain.
That shit
But I'm
sucks.
it does suck. It does. All day it sucks. But
Now,
I don't feel like because I have faith in my relationship, or I have faith in my marriage, or whatever the case may be, that I'm immature because I want this to work, and I'm forgiving of what My
All I
spouses.
hear is a bunch of yelling in one of y'all background, and it is
Oh, that's probably
something
these kids.
that
My
is
bad.
perturbing me.
I'm walking a little further away. It's
Oh
probably these kids.
yes.
They playing catch outside.
That's all I hear, and
My fault,
I'm
Dev.
not even, and I can't even hear what y'all saying in real life. And then I got bad signal too. So okay, I'm sorry, China. Go ahead.
Oh no, we was just still just trying to pick apart this immature situation.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
Hi.
What we talking about?
Well, we came on here talking about how do you feel it, well, we came on here when we first started. We talked about gender roles and what they play in the household. That's what
Hmm.
we If I was a single parent, can I play the role of a male? Or is there such thing as a gender role at all in a single parent household? Can a male teach my female daughter things that a woman only can teach her?
No,
I love to play devil's advocate.
We know.
I do. But really, it's not from the actual me being, playing the role of a man, right? I am a single mom of four children. I have three boys and one girl. My daughter's the oldest. And coming through my divorce, one of my biggest fears was being a single parent and
Yeah,
feeling like I wouldn't be able to parent my sons. Like, how am I going to teach them how to be a man? So it caused me to
right,
hold on hard, real hard in a relationship that had expired. And so, um, for me, because I'm not no quitter, and
right,
because I value and I practice spiritual principles at a higher level, um I sought out, I believe that we are all individualized representations of the most high consciousness of all, of God, and there's so many different individualized experiences happening. I don't, I mean, I don't believe that just because you have to be a single parent that your children are not going to get what they need. And how I was able to navigate and how I am navigating right now my current experiences, I'm raising I'm raising my boys and parenting them based upon who they are. So that involves me going really deep into the same practices that I do for self discovery with them. And
right.
so that is a lot of astrology, that is a lot of spirituality and learning who my boys are individually. And so if I was trying to just be that male aspect that's just trying to parent them as a male, I think I probably still would be missing the mark, because how
Absolutely.
am I helping them to discover themselves and be their best versions? That's my goal as a parent, to help my children be their best. It's not my goal is not to raise a man. It's to
It's to
raise
raise the
Sharad
human that
and
they are.
who he
Right.
is, who
Raise
Sharad
them
is,
as
Yeah,
who
their
Rashad is.
character, right.
Exactly. So I'm not
exactly.
trying to raise a man, but I'm trying to raise and help support the man that my son is destined to be based upon the things that I know about him. And how can I nurture that? And how can I support that? So I don't believe it's an end all be all, and we're just doomed as single mothers, or fathers are just doomed as single fathers if they have daughters that they're not going to be able to give. And furthermore, we all carry both masculine and feminine energy.
Correct.
So if we have that balance within ourselves, I believe we absolutely can extend that to our children. But if we're coming from a place of imbalance and we're not really tapped into our masculinity, or we're too far on one end of the spectrum, then it can be difficult.
Excuse me. Jarrell, why are men scared of women who shows that dominance in their masculinity?
You gotta help me out with that one. I mean, because you gotta help me out with that one personally because I don't see any of that. Like,
A masculine, a woman that shows her masculinity. A lot of
all right,
men don't like masculine women. And sometimes it's not that we
all right,
want to be
it
masculine,
can
it's because we have to be.
It's
because
not
okay,
even that. It's some
from
women are actually more masculine. That's their buildup. That's how they were designed.
True.
That's literally what it is.
from an outside perspective, right? I'm gonna go. I can't go from I'm gonna go from an outside perspective, right? It can become annoying. It can become annoying that you are dealing with a woman that is not feminine, is not like soft, is not like in a sense wanting you to be there and or needing you to be there. That's annoying because I don't want one of the guys. Fuck, I'm gonna do with that. We might as well be cool. I mean, honestly speaking, like shit. I respect you and what you do, fine, whatever. But if you too masculine, you too strong, you too this, too that, no, I'm good. Cause then it's like shit. Hey, you hit me with the hey babe, my car need new brakes. Okay, cool. When I get off work, I got you, right? I get home from work. You know I did the shit. Ain't nothing wrong with doing your own shit. Ain't nothing wrong with fixing on your own car and like that. But as your significant other, as your guy, it's like I want to be able to do that for you. Even though you may be able to do, you may know how to do it. Fine, but I still want to be able to do that for you because in a sense, and the reality of it is, two women that are too masculine, you don't need me, right? So in my head, logically speaking, why allow me to chase after you? For what? Because you don't need me, then shit. Stick to that.
Yeah.
I respect that a whole lot more than you allow me to chase after you and waste my motherfucking time. I don't
But
need
I
you.
don't think
I can just
it's
do that. Cool. Don't worry about it. Do that shit then. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I ain't mad at you. I respect your shit. Do what you gonna do. I ain't mad at that at all. But me personally, I don't see any of that. I don't see it as I don't see any of that as like there are men who won't chase women because they make more money than them. I don't give two flying
Yeah.
fucks what you make. Oh well. I don't give a fuck if you out here working on cars. You out here doing shit at the crib. I'm gonna be doing shit too. Like it doesn't bother me because I don't see it as you too masculine. I don't personally give a fuck. You were raised how you were raised. If you were raised around a bunch of guys and you picked up on these arts, that's a good fucking thing to pick up, in my opinion. But like I said, you got some men who see it as like, nah, I'm good on that, bro. It's not me. Fine, whatever. Me personally, I can't knock how you were raised. I can't knock what you decide to learn in life. Even if you weren't raised that way, you decide to take a class on some shit, on finances or just how to better yourself in any kind of way that makes you more masculine. I don't care. Learn as much as you can. I don't give a fuck because the reality of it is there may be a time where I'm not around my kids and you around my kids. And something happened that technically speaking, their dad's supposed to be able to show them. But you know how to do it. Then that means my kid gonna always know how to do some shit because whenever I ain't around, you can do it. Cool. It doesn't bother me. I don't give a fuck. Like it knowledge is fucking knowledge to me. I mean, whether you're male, female, it's fucking knowledge. Money wise, I don't give a damn because you make a lot more money than me. Hey, congratulations. Proud of you. I'm happy for you.
The inner
I don't care.
conversation said, but can a woman really out masculine a man? Just wondering. Absolutely not.
I don't believe so, but
No.
some women feel like they can. So
I really don't know what
I'm
that, like,
just
what does that mean? I guess
I don't.
can a woman
Some
be
women
more
feel like they can.
masculine than a man can ever be? And I will say I've seen women operate way more masculine than some
I
men.
have, because
So
it's
I
not
do
about
believe
the
that it's definitely a thing. It's about what you embody. If you embody a
thank
masculine
you.
energy because that's just who the fuck you is. And if
Hmm.
people are not okay with not being needed around you, you just described a woman who is self-reliant. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
But I
true.
still need you to be able to put the bags down and allow me to carry some of your bags because I want to, not because I don't think that you can. It's because I'm here. Allow me to help you. I see the need. Them one of them women that you got to get in where you fit in. Because I'm gonna tell you, I was that woman, and it
I was
took
that
me
one.
yeah, and it took me
I am that
understanding
woman.
that okay, no, But it took me understanding that I had to dial myself back because what I was putting out in the world on my loneliest days, I had to understand you're lonely because of what you portray yourself to be.
Right.
And then
All
for
right,
me
and
personally, anytime I feel like I have refused or been rigid about receiving help with a partner, it was more about trust than me trying to out masculine him. It was more
Exactly.
about trust because when you're in survival mode and you've learned to be self sufficient within survival mode, it takes a lot of trust to let anybody help you. It don't just start and begin with your partner. I'd had help
That's
hard
true.
time taking help from anybody. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
about
me
being
Nobody.
able to
too.
trust who you're with.
look, I'm
Even
gonna tell y'all some shit that one of my close friends told me, and she does everything herself, but she's been married 11 years now, right? We've had this talk before, and because I know she do a whole lot of shit herself. She's told me that flat out, she hides that shit, so that way her husband feels like, hey, I'm doing something in our life, and she don't see that as him being less than nothing like that. Like she look at it as like the shit. He feels needed, cool. That's a good thing on my part because if he feels needed, he will never want to go anywhere else
no.
because he feels
Yeah,
needed
I
with
do
me.
believe men
I
need to
feel like,
feel needed.
yeah, that's true. I feel like, yeah, she knows how to turn it on and turn it off. There's nothing wrong with that.
He said he don't know that part of her at all. She don't show it.
Oh no. He knows that part of her. He knows that she's done shit way before him or whatnot. Even when they were dating, he knows that shit. But once they started getting deep, she said she dialed that shit back and let him take lead. Like shit, fuck
Oh,
it.
okay, okay.
And
If
I
I
Just
ain't,
mean, I
if
think that's what
submitting.
we're
she
taught,
felt
but
like if I ain't got to do it, shit, why do it? I mean, honestly speaking, and I told her, in my opinion, she was right for that because it's like if you don't got to do it and he want to do it, that's if he wants to do it. Shit, let him do it.
But
In
hmm
that's
my
because
opinion,
she felt safe enough to dial it back. Some women don't
Exactly.
feel
absolutely.
safe enough to dial it back.
And
no,
when you don't
I get
feel
that.
safe, that's directly related to trust. Like I can't, you know, what if you fuck it up and now I gotta do damage control and I gotta clean all this shit up and so let me just go on and handle it because I
Exactly.
know what I'm doing.
If you want
But
it done right the first time, do it yourself.
To an
and I
extent.
mean, and sometimes we have that, but I feel like it just needs to be a true understanding of what that looks like because everybody, for the most part, is conditioned under these gender roles and societal norms of what a relationship is
It
supposed to look
looks
like.
like. Mm-hmm.
And I am more so on the side of we gonna create that dynamic. We gonna make it what the fuck we want to make it. I don't
Right.
care
Exactly.
about how everybody else doing it.
Right.
So if you prefer to stay at home with the kids and watch the dishes, then you can stay at home with the kids and wash the dishes, and I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna work. But I'm not gonna get with a man that want to stay at home and wash the dishes when I want to stay at home and wash the dishes. We are not compatible. It gotta balance out some type of way. I don't get with a one. If you want to be the man that does everything, and you can't equally share that space with your wife, don't get a
That's
wife that's
annoying.
able to do that. Like, don't do that because when you have I won't even say masculine, but two alpha people, two people that
Oh
are
Lord.
self starters, two people
I ain't
that
gonna say
are
nothing. I promise. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Don't say shit.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I promise. I ain't gonna say nothing at all.
when you have two alpha people, like I click well with Leos. I know you a Leo.
Yes, ma'am.
Two of my baby fathers are Leos, and I have a whole host of female Leo friends. And all of my female friends, they are leaders in the
Dominant as hell.
workspace, and they are leaders in their household. They make executive decisions. And
Yeah.
I mean, because Leo energy, fire energy, is masculine energy. How you gonna stop me from being who I am at my core? And when you say people dial that back, like I don't know, I feel like it needs to
It's
be a healthy.
inauthentic. That's how I feel.
It's inauthentic. It's very
I ain't gonna
inauthentic to
lie.
dial that back.
I don't know if it's
It
inauthentic,
Hold
but I
on
is
don't
though.
know if
because
it's
you're
Wait. Hold
tapping
clipping
into
on,
you're
Des.
her
Hold on.
feminine
you're
energy.
cutting yourself
Uh-uh.
off to accommodate somebody else need to feel sufficient enough to feel needed in your
And
life.
that
I
is
No,
don't feel
no,
I don't
no.
feel that way at
Uh-uh.
all.
codependency. That is
I don't
No.
feel that way at
codependency.
all. I feel
No,
like
no. What
she's
is wrong
tapping
with
and tuning with her feminine energy. There's nothing wrong with
No,
being
I don't
soft.
agree with that. I don't agree with
no,
that.
Des, let me ask you this. What is wrong with her man knowing how to do it? And he's saying, baby, I got you, you ain't gotta worry about it. I'll do this from now on. and she just saying fuck it, shit. Go ahead. What's wrong with that?
I don't
What's
think
wrong with
it's
that?
Because what if
anything
I
wrong with it.
actually like and enjoy
You cut out.
She did. Well, I ain't saying it's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying because I am that person, I shouldn't have to dial it back or cut it off. If you just gonna do it, do it.
I'm
No, I'm
sorry.
no, no,
I
no.
don't
I'm
want to
not
fucking
saying
do
that.
that shit.
I'm not
I
saying that
want to
she.
be
I'm
the
not. I'm
softest
not saying
version
she
of
dialed it
myself. Fuck
back.
that.
I'm not saying she dialed it back because she felt like she had to. She dialed it back
Yeah.
because hell, her dude could do it too. So she was like, shit. If I ain't gonna get my, if I ain't gonna get off my ass and do it, and he could do it at the same level and or better than I could do it, shit, I'm
Why
gonna just sit
not?
back.
Right.
Ashna, did
Right.
you come back? Maybe
I
try
I
exiting
personally
and coming back in, Ashna.
I personally feel like, hey, I don't know, Desiree, I don't know if you can relate to this, but I am tired of being masculine. Fuck that. I want to be the softest version of myself right now at this big age.
I
Okay. At
can't relate
30
because
and 8, I am tired of having to do things that, I would want my man to do.
I can't relate because I'm gonna be whatever I need to be whenever I need to be it.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Des,
Whether
that
I
no,
meet
too.
you, whether
no, no,
it's
no.
soft,
But
whether it's
Des,
No,
you say
that's
that.
not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Because I can do it. I can do
you
the
tired
hell.
of
I'm doing
taking
it
care of
now.
yourself. Is that what you saying?
No, say what? Say that
You
over.
tired of taking care of yourself? Is that what you saying?
No, absolutely not, because I do that
What we
as
saying
well.
then?
But what
This
I'm
if that
saying
that'll be like me
is,
saying, I love smoking, but then I say, well, I ain't rolling, then I'm not smoking.
no, that's not what I'm saying. You're missing my point.
Okay, well
What
help
I
me
am
see it.
saying is that I've had to be strong on lot of things for a long time.
That's not gonna stop because you get into a
Oh,
relationship.
I know that.
So
I
what
know
you
that.
saying then? So
But what
how
I'm
I'm missing
saying
something?
is, I'm ready to actually be the softest version of myself.
Why you
I'm
can't
ready to
just be that
see
now? Why does it take
because
a
I can't.
person coming into your life to be that? Just be it.
You can't. I don't feel like I could be soft. I
You
have to always
can. You
have
could
that wall up.
absolutely do
No,
that.
absolutely not.
You
Because
can solidify your
because
boundaries. Y'all be having so many fucking excuses about who y'all can and can't be, and I don't understand that. Solidify your boundaries and get serious about who the fuck you is. If this who you is, be that person. You
I should
gonna
have
be the
said, add
softest
me back.
version of yourself. Be the softest version. It don't take
I'm.
nobody coming into
I
your
can't
life
be
to
the
tell you.
softest version of myself at all because I'm a single parent. So right now I have to use some of my masculine energy to, imply that discipline, to, do things that I wish I had a partner right now to do. So it's just, no, I can't do that right now.
And Des, I get you. What I'm getting at is, I'm getting a perfect example, right? And this is small and petty, but it's simple. Let's say you and I together, right? And then you and
Okay.
I move in together, and you've been so consistent taking the garbage out because it's been you. But I come in and you see me doing it every day, every day, every day, every day. That's me letting you know, hey, I got you. Don't worry about it. I know that you have been doing this. I'm not saying that you're incapable of doing it or you got to let me do it. I'm just saying that I personally see that the garbage is getting full. So I'm gonna get my black ass up and take it the fuck out before you even have to do it.
And I
That's what I'm
appreciate
saying.
that. But it's not going but because you there and you doing it, I'm not gonna get upset when it is my turn to do it again. We're not gonna have no argument about who finna take the
Yes, I
trash out.
know.
Nigga,
Yeah,
if I could beat you to taking the
that's
trash out and give you a break, I'ma do it. You
yeah,
feel me?
that's
I
easy
don't give a
too.
fuck about how nobody pay no gender roles. I'ma always be my softest self because I'm comfortable with me
Fuck
regardless.
that.
I
I
don't
don't want
need
to take the
nobody to
trash out. Fuck
I
that.
don't need all I'm saying is I don't need anybody to come into my life to push me into the softest version of myself. If I'm gonna be the softest version of myself, then I'm gonna be just that, the softest version of myself. It don't take no man coming in and telling me that I'm gonna
I
take care of this, I'm
disagree
gonna do
with you,
this.
love.
It's already taken care of. It's already done. Why I can't be the
But there's
softest version of
nothing
myself?
wrong with
Because
having a
I have
man in
to
your
do it.
life to do it for you.
I'm
With
not saying that. I'm not saying that. You're missing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you could most certainly be your softest self right now.
Hmm.
no,
Yes, you
Yeah,
can. You're giving yourself an excuse as to why you cannot.
mm-mm.
You're
this is what
already
I
taken
teach.
care of. You already laid up. You already kept. If you ain't walking like you say you walking, then how
I
you
mean, that's
expect a
because I
man to
do it
come in and see
myself.
you in
But
your
that's
soft
because
version?
I'm doing that myself.
And
That's
that's
all
a
I'm.
Exactly. And that's why you could be soft because you're already taken care of.
We are. What I'm hearing and what I'm seeing all over social media a lot of the times is that we are expecting another energy, another individual to come in and create the space or to be able to allow us to be able to do these things. But from what Desi is saying, it's like we, as while I'm single, I'm learning how to take care of my household, but I'm practicing self care. I'm giving myself that. I'm romanticizing being able to raise my family alone and be able to take care of myself alone. And so when that individual comes in, I'm not it adds value to what to the foundation that I've already built and created for myself. Because everything that we're expecting for another person to give to us, we have to have that within ourselves. So do you feel like you're only able to live a soft life if you have a man that creates that space
That's
and
not what I'm
that
saying.
that facilitates that for you to be able to not have to do all the things that you're doing right now?
I would like a partner to create the more softer part of me. To hit, I cannot be as soft as I would like to be. And that's just how it is. Because when you're raising individuals by yourself, you have to be firm. You have to create discipline. There is a soft side, true, but there is also this masculinity that you must have. And I feel like as a woman, it is nice to have somebody else to come and, peel the layers back a little bit, to be the
But I'm
softest
not
side.
taking that away from you. I'm
The soft
simply
side is
saying
good.
everything that you are right now, even if you think you have to be masculine right now, even if you're enough. You're
Well, let's
enough
just let,
right
let me
now to
cuddle and
be
just have a cuddle
soft.
buddy. Damn, can I just
That's
drink?
what I was getting
Jeez.
ready to say. It's not that you're not already soft and feminine. You don't
Yeah.
have another energy to share that with.
Yes.
You want
That's
some
all it is. You
companionship.
just want to share that side of yourself with someone else in a way that is intimate. You can share your soft side with your kids and you can share your disciplinary side with your kids, but there's another layer, like you said, peeling back those
I
layers.
just need another layer to peel back and just be flirty and just be my little self, okay? Just be where my cuddle buddy at? Period.
They not like us. They not like us.
That's how you feel. Y'all not masculine. Y'all ain't supposed to be masculine. Oh my goodness.
But no, look, like I said, I agree with y'all. But yeah, to answer your question, China, a lot of men are intimidated because they want to feel needed. Me personally, shit, I'm gonna feel needed regardless because I know I'm bringing a lot to the table from a lot of different aspects. So, I mean, and it's not even need from like oh, if I'm not here, you won't get this. Or if I'm not, no, I'm choosing what I want to do in life. I'm choosing what I want to do for a person to make them feel good about themselves or happy or shit, whatever, comfortable or relaxed or they can trust me. Like I don't care if you're masculine, you're feminine, you're whatever. Just be you.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. And sometimes I think people put too much of their identity in needing to be needed.
That's true.
It's like, and then if there are certain things in your household that you're not necessarily like, I mean, take that and use that outside in other ways, right? If you feel like you need to be needed, it's a whole community that needs some shit. It's like so many things that need some stuff for real. Like, don't put that all on your partner, because there are times where I literally felt like I had to dial myself back and water myself down from who I am naturally so that someone else could feel confident in themselves, because of this false sense of being needed.
Now,
That's true. That's
now
true.
the one area where I want to feel needed is the comfort area. Let's say you're going through something, but you don't. But you got this tough ass exterior where, well, I don't talk about it. I'm good. This and that. What the bam. In that sense, I can't help you, right? So if I feel like for so long I can't help you because you won't talk to me, ain't shit I could do. Ain't no point in me staying.
And you absolutely right. I mean, and I mean that That is definitely important for relationships. And I can also say anytime that I think I went from one end of the spectrum to the next, where every time I was going through something, I came to my partner for it, right?
Yeah.
Every single time. And there was probably very little amount of time where I was going and processing and going within myself. And with me putting this fragile part of myself in the hands of someone else, sometimes it got fumbled and it got fumbled and it got fumbled some more, to the point where that trust was a factor. Now I don't feel safe coming to you and telling you what I have going on
Mm.
internally. Is you finna throw this in my face?
In
Is
my
this about
face,
to be
yeah.
overlooked? This is not finna be taken serious? Is this something that's about to be turned around and used as a weapon against me? So don't worry about, but in that thought process, it did help me to learn how to go through and process things myself, so I can back, because I was so heavily searching for someone else to validate my feelings. And every time they got invalidated, it was like, oh, well, just fuck it then. It don't matter. But I had to learn how to go and validate myself, process things myself, and then come to my partner and be like, I'm ready to have a conversation. And that's what makes me feel safe and secure.
Right, right. Well, guys, we would like to thank everybody for joining us today. Is there
Yes,
any last
ma'am.
words that you guys would like to say?
Yeah, be free, be open
Well,
with people. Just be yourself. Like don't hide you. Honestly speaking, there's no point in not giving your all and being you. If you're gonna do that shit, do that shit. If you're not, then shit, don't even get involved. Honestly.
I feel
I
you.
say that this the thing. You gotta learn how to hold yourself first. Whether it be in parenting, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be learn how to love you, learn how to see you, learn how to acknowledge you first. Then you'll learn know how to hold the rest of the world and how you gonna
Amen.
move with everybody else.
I agree. She said what I was gonna say, and I and I like to add, don't try to swim against the current. If you're not compatible, don't try to change nobody, or force somebody to fit into the box that you want them in. Go after someone that fits what you need in order for you to feel like you functioning at the level you want to function at in a relationship.
Shit,
Okay.
I can't swim no way. Shit.
I can't swim no way. We drowning either way.
Lord, Lord. Well, I forgot to say this earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. Welcome to the Immersion
Oh shit.
Experience, a podcast for you, about you, and to you. Boom! I got it.
No, you
I
didn't.
got it this time.
Bam.
We
But
gonna
I,
give it to her. She got it in her own way.
I got
Okay, she got it.
what? I didn't say it right
About
this
you,
time either.
for you,
Mm-mm.
about you, for you, from
From
you.
you.
Oh shit,
Yeah, but I
Desiree.
do. But before y'all log off, I just want to let y'all know, like, it's a few people that I want y'all could check out. Make sure y'all shop with them. Valet Centrals, of course. Inner Conversations on YouTube. Uh, Akata Collection, the style that liberates. You could check them out. They spell with the K. That's how you spell collection. Ajna on here. She's the founder of the Rebirth Experience. Check her out on Facebook. You can find her there. Follow her page. She got some spiritual pages, some teachings that you could learn about. Mental ain't been here in a while, but you can follow the Overstanding Darkness podcast. And everybody also shop Queen's Closet. This for your plus size needs and shit. So get out there, shop black, patronize
Shop
us, you
Black.
guys.
Thank you guys.
All right, y'all.
All
Later.
right. Have a good night.
All right.